Before we begin, I want to ask you a simple question. What do you think would happen if you prayed every single day for the next 30 days? Not only when life gets difficult, not only when you need something, but every single day. Today, we're going to discover what happens when prayer becomes a daily habit, and why it can change your life more than you imagine. The first thing that changes is your mindset. When you pray every day, your focus slowly shifts from your problems to God's promises. Instead of constantly thinking about what could go wrong, you begin remembering what God can do. The second thing that changes is your peace. Life doesn't suddenly become perfect. Problems don't disappear overnight. But prayer helps you stop carrying every burden alone. You begin to experience a peace that comes from trusting God. The third thing that changes is your relationship with God. Just like any friendship grows through conversation, your relationship with God grows through prayer. The more you talk to Him, the more aware you become of His presence. You begin to notice His guidance in everyday life. The fourth thing that changes is your strength. Many people try to handle every challenge on their own, but daily prayer reminds you that God is your source of strength. Every prayer becomes an opportunity to place your worries into God's hands. Little by little, the burden becomes lighter. Prayer doesn't always change your situation immediately, but it starts changing you. And sometimes, that's where the miracle begins. The fifth thing that changes is your perspective. After 30 days of prayer, you start seeing life differently. The obstacles that once looked impossible no longer seem so overwhelming. You begin to see God's hand in situations you never noticed before. The sixth thing that changes is your faith. Not because every prayer is answered instantly, but because every day you learn to trust God a little more. You learn that God's timing is better than your timing, and His plans are greater than your plans. The truth is this: prayer doesn't just change circumstances. Prayer changes hearts. Prayer changes attitudes. Prayer changes lives. That's why I want to challenge you today. For the next 30 days, spend a few minutes talking to God every day. Share your fears. Share your hopes. Share your struggles. And watch what begins to happen. You may discover that the greatest change isn't around you. It's inside you. If you're ready to take the 30-day prayer challenge, type Amen in the comments. And remember, God is always listening. God is always working. And God is always closer than you think. God bless you.